No kissing on a live stream.
It's highly inappropriate.
It's highly inappropriate. Gonna demonetize us. I always feel like nobody's ever gonna come on for this page because we never do anything on this page. So people are like, oh, they still exist. They still do stuff on this page. Yeah, once in a while. There's some people. There's someone's there.
Some cool people.
Somewhere out there on the A-Team Live. Hey guys.
Hey.
How y'all doing tonight? Better than us, I hope.
Yeah.
We are tired.
I'm beat.
But we're still gonna build something.
We're doing it for you. Well, we're doing it for us.
We're doing it for us. But guess what? I put a bra on for you guys, so this is legitimate. This is serious.
Got all dressed up.
I'm like, if we're gonna go live, I gotta get back dressed. At least mostly. I can wear my nightgown, but I have to wear appropriate attire. So we're here. All of us. Oh man. When do you working nights again? I'm glad you're here tonight. Yeah, Aaron's pretty spent today, but he's graciously agreed to go zombified and work on this storage cabinet with me, which is this is look at this. That picture is deceiving. It's like, oh, look at the cute little. No, this is like 25 pages of. This is some serious shite here, guys. This is no joke building that I'm about to do. So, you ready to assist with this? This is going to be. Yeah. I know, Lori. I tried not to as much as humanly possible. It's a special event when either I'm leaving the house or I'm going to be on camera. And sometimes if we're just sitting in front of the camera and we're just talking to you guys, I get away with it. Either way. Glutton for punishment. Yeah. Looks like I should make some coffee. Aaron's like, I do not want to be up until 4 a.m. building this thing. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. No, not another 3-hour live. I feel like I can do this. It can't be that hard. I mean, look, it's not that many pieces. Just a lot of it's a lot of big pieces. And this step 1. Well, I don't need to know how. I know how the cam fastening system works. Thank you very much. I am skilled in cam fastening. This step 1 has to do with a hinge plate. It's a little bit technical, so I might have to study this for a moment while you chat with my husband. Because
Marianne says you're gonna need a semi truck to move in a couple of years. I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah, for real. I mean, but we said we've got our stuff, but we have no furniture, and we're gonna move into this bigger house, and we're gonna get furniture, and then it's like we're never moving stuff ourselves ever again in life because we can't. We'll just have to tell the landlord we just simply can't move because
we're here. We're staying.
You have too much stuff. Too much big stuff anymore. All right. I'm going to look at this for a few minutes and try and figure out what the heck it is they're talking about. And he is going to sit here and stare at you silently.
Yes, we'll just stare at each other. It's a lot of staring.
All right.
Happy Friday to you, Linda. Let's see, what are we doing here? Wow. Linda says we've been in our home 40 plus years. I can't imagine moving. Oh man, having to move 40 plus years worth of stuff.
No. Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
scary.
Nope. No, if you own your home and you've been in the same place for 40 years, no, you legitimately have no reason to move ever. You should be granted that. That's ridiculous. See, I've been hauling 30 years of stuff with me for the last 30 years.
I travel light.
Yes, because it's just you. But I've had children.
I know, but if I wanted to, I could have kept a lot of stuff, but I always just purge stuff because I just don't want to, because I don't want to deal with it during a move.
But you also didn't have your own home. So you didn't have to have kitchen stuff and furniture, pieces of furniture for every room of the house and all that kind of stuff. I had my own place with my kids since I was like a teenager, and I've had to have all of those things, beds and couches and a whole kitchen outfitted, and it's a lot of stuff to fill out a house. Like, it's a lot of stuff. I mean, if you're just by yourself, you're an adult and you just live alone, you can definitely go pretty minimalist. But when you have kids, it's a lot harder because they take up the vast majority of the space, do they not?
And from what I've learned, they like to move things all over.
Yes.
Spread it all out.
They like to spread it all around.
And leave it. Just spread it and leave it.
Yeah. Yeah. You can tell where they've been throughout the day.
It tells us their mess.
Breadcrumbs.
Tells a story. Yeah, it leads all the way back. It's true.
Deposits. Yeah. Amanda says, I have 5 kids and I declutter majorly at least twice a year. You would have to with 5 kids. Man. I can't even imagine. One kid has enough stuff. 5 kids times stuff. Oh
boy.
So I guess I need some hinges. Are there some hinges somewhere in there?
Sure there are. It's a big box.
Apparently there's 6 hinges that I have to fiddle with.
They're deep down.
I have to fiddle with the hinges. Do you want to move all the big pieces?
Yeah, pull these big planks
okay.
out.
Go. Let's do that together. Come together right now. Move the pieces. All right. See, if you carry stuff like this, it's not so heavy.
Oh.
Didn't you know that's why the mamas do it in like the Amazon? You carry it on your head. Watch out.
And also whack the computer, whack me.
This is part A. It says so.
All right.
We have labels.
Here's F.
F. Hold on, guys. We're blurry. Hold on. We're moving pieces. We'll be right back. Don't scrape it. That's a door. That's a door. Definitely a door. Oh, that's a door. That's enough. That's enough door. Oh, that's where the hinges go. Those holes there. See it. That's another door, right? G. Okay, I'll take that other door. Watch your face. G. Okay. Another long piece? No, that's a short piece. The D. I'll put that over here. What else?
C.
That over with D.
There's another C.
Another C? There's 2 C's. Huh. Okay. Shelves. Those are shelves. Those are for the end. That's a backboard. I think.
Yeah, I think that is.
Maybe this should go up here. Out of the way. Yeah, put those up there. Where's my hinges, bro?
At the bottom.
Why is this orange? This is supposed to be a white cabinet. That's not white.
That's for the inside.
Well, I'd like the inside of my white cabinet to be white also, please. Thank you.
Not happening with this.
Ah! Oops. What is this? What is this thing for?
Doing karate chop with.
Yeah.
That's K. Yeah, K for karate.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, hinges. You can get. They're probably in that box right there.
Okay.
I think we can wait on these pieces until we need them. I bet you. Watch it. Watch the light. Watch the light. You're pushing the light over. You're gonna knock the light off the.
Oh no, I can't.
You're gonna knock the light off the stand. Don't push the light over. That would be a disaster. Just the whole box. The whole box. Those are all the parts. Yeah, the whole thing, the whole shebang. That'd be a good idea. The whole enchilada. The whole lot of pieces. Okay, Gloria, this is not a ruggable. This one is not a ruggable. This one we got from Home Goods. All right, look at that. Parts and pieces. That's what we were looking for. Okay. Cabinet inside ran out of paint. Just like, yeah, it'll be fine. Just put some other pieces in there. It'll be fine. What do you think these are for? They're like laundry soap tops. And they go up and down. Look at that.
Huh.
What do those have to do with a cabinet?
I don't know. Are they
Weird.
wheels? Is that cast? Are they casters?
Handles. Those are handles. Okay, hinges. That's these suckers. Mm-hmm. All right. Bottom board. It better be bottom board. I better not be able to see it so far at the bottom. I can't even see it. Feet.
Oh, Winnie got her astronaut. We got ours today too.
Totally thought you were going somewhere else with that. My brain was like, somebody got their kicked. I was like, what?
Astronaut.
Somebody got injured. The astronauts are pretty cool. I'm impressed with how many people ordered astronauts.
Anna loves hers.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Carol says, I always have extra bolts and screws left over when I build something. Kind of scary. It is. Some of these ones actually, they're kind enough to have a little pack that just is extras. So you know that you're not ending up not using some part.
I've got one that's put together, and I've got one that's
you got to put
in
together.
Pieces. What's happening here?
Yes, Catherine. Anna has seen Gremlins. Did we watch on the Halloween?
Yeah, we watched Gremlins on Halloween. Yep, just the first one.
Yeah,
she liked it. She's like me. I used to love scary movies when I was a kid. I used to watch scary movies from the time I was like 6 all the way up until I got grown, and then I got scared. Now I'm afraid of them.
I used to watch them because I was an unsupervised child of the 80s who was just stuck in front of the television.
Well, it seems to me that this piece they're telling me to remove has already been removed. What am I sitting on?
You keep saying that.
I was sitting on a corner.
Oh.
It was a little uncomfortable.
No, I'm not arguing that.
It was a little bit weird. I'm reading the directions, Peggy. They're right here.
Catherine bought one of those astronauts for her grandson. Oh, that's so cool. They're so neat. I love them. I wish I had one when I was a kid.
But you have one now.
I do, because we just got one.
I bought one for our bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lori named her dog Gizmo. That's cute.
Oh, it's figures. I need A and B first. Okay. I'm going to put G and F away. And this is A, but B is still in the box. They're the big tall ones that I have to work on first. All right, hold on. I'm gonna move G. Oh! F. And then these guys. Gonna work on that. Okay. You ready?
Trying to find B.
Hold on, I gotta help him get out the other big one. Oh, those little pieces. Let me see the little pieces. I'll move those out of the way. Figures, it's all the way on the bottom of the box. So they put one big piece at the top and one big piece at the bottom. So you have to pull every single piece out of the box to get to it. There's another door. There's another shelf. And another door. I told you guys this was serious. This thing's serious. It's going to be so nice when it's done, though, because we're going to be able to organize all of our tech stuff in there. All right. There we go. That's the big kahuna. Watch your head. I'll flip it around. Right there. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, all done.
Okay, bye.
Bam. That was it. All right, now I got to get the rest of these hinges out. Here, you come chat with them because I'm going to have to go over there and start screwing things in to the wood. I like putting stuff together, Deborah. It's fun. Aaron doesn't like it quite so much.
Good night, Stacy. Deborah says, I pay for someone to put my stuff together. My marriage can't handle it.
Well, I do most of the building and he does all the assisting and like handing me stuff and everything. So it actually works out pretty well. I think if we were both trying to like build, it might be more
if there's
stressful.
If there was too many like people trying to
do the same
to
thing.
be the foreman.
Yeah. What are you going to do once all the building and unpacking is done?
Sigh.
Oh, gosh. Lay around and
Smile.
nap. And yeah, I can't wait. I sit here sometimes and I can't even, right now, I can't even picture a time when the rooms are done and we don't have any more unpacking and we can park in the garage again and everything's in its place.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any.
And we have furniture to sit on. I can't envision that yet.
Me neither. It's never going to be done. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
It's going to be continuous. It's forever.
And then as soon as we do get done,
oh, we gotta move.
We're gonna have to move. Watch. That's what's gonna happen. As soon as we get it all done, it's gonna be time to relocate. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's what I need.
Piggy says they don't call you the A team for nothing.
Need 8 of these
Dun, dun, dun,
guys.
dun. I love that show. I love it when a plan comes together. Remember George Papard say that? Yeah, Deborah. I mean, I agree, but we have so many other things that we're doing during the day that we only have like usually about 3 hours a day to work on stuff. So we can't just get it all done in 48 hours, unfortunately. As much as we'd love to.
Yeah. No.
Lorraine wants to know if I have the energy after that ride today. Well, I'm going to make a confession here. I just chugged a thing of coffee drink before we did the live here. So I got a little boost, artificial boost here, so I could hang.
I'm good.
Because otherwise, I'd be just like a zombie and just kind of just staring and really not talking at all. Has Anna seen Matilda? No, she has not. But her acting coach was the acting coach of that girl that was in Mrs. Doubtfire and Matilda. Funny enough, and they're still friends. The acting coach and that actress. Yes, Leanne, coffee to the rescue. It's always there for me. The good times and the bad.
Screwdriver.
Oh, I just found it. It's gone now?
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, it's under your leg there. Thank you.
All right. Hey, Susan.
Oh, I'm getting further out of frame. Sorry, guys.
Hey, Lex.
Lexi!
Debbie, we're really liking Florida. I mean, the weather's been kind of cool lately. We're just kind of surprised that it's this cool for Florida. I mean, I don't mind it because this is kind of the weather I'm used to from California. But I think in a few weeks, it's probably going to start getting pretty intense here in terms of the heat. So I'll probably be either in the pool or inside most of the time after that.
I love, like today when we went to the park and we're going, you guys were right. Like that was amazing. We would have never done anything like that in Michigan because they're just, I don't know, summer is so fleeting there. And it's just, I don't know, it's not like that for whatever reason. I like the fact that also I was looking up today parks and places to take Anna for like homeschooling little field trip things, like places that, not necessarily like Disney that cost money, but other things. There's a ton of stuff that they have set up for homeschoolers here in Florida, like all kinds of classes, museums and gardens and places you can go to where they run classes specifically for homeschoolers during the day.
Who knew?
So we can go to all kinds of places and explore stuff. It's like super exciting. There's so much to do in this area. So much.
Kelly says an electric drill would be handy.
No, you don't want to work with electric tools when you build this stuff because it's not
it's particle board.
Yeah,
it blow right through it.
Right. You'll strip everything and it won't work properly. You need to be able to feel the tension so you know when to stop. Otherwise you'll destroy it. Because this isn't like building with like actual wood, carpentry work in your garage where you're using a lathe and drills and stuff. It doesn't work that way. Like this stuff is feeble.
Deborah says summer in Michigan is known as 3 months of bad sledding.
Yeah, sounds all right.
Susan says the Space Center is really cool to visit. We want to go. We're going to go. However, we were waiting for them to open up the private tours and the hanging out with the astronauts because we definitely would love to hang out with an astronaut. That would be awesome.
Yeah, you can have lunch with an astronaut, and they have private tours, so you don't have to be in a large group of people on a bus and all that kind of stuff, which I'm not cool with yet.
Joanne says, did the ice cream wake up Aaron? It woke me up to go get it, but then I think it probably knocked me out even more after I ate it.
Yeah, because
I had a sugar crash.
you're not supposed to have.
Yeah.
I gotta get this.
Connie says, is there a bunch of little steel things you have to tap into the wood?
A bunch of little steel things.
Yeah.
Right now I'm putting these guys. I don't know what they are, but I'm putting them in. Where they go.
Leanne says that her aunt and uncle know Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman.
Wow.
She said that they're really nice and they're both down to earth. Danny DeVito seems like a pretty funny guy. Joanna wants to know if we could tilt the camera down a little bit to see what.
Well, the problem is it probably won't focus on both what I'm doing and him at the same time. So if we tilt it down here
I'm gonna get all
to
blurry.
see what I'm doing, then he'll get blurry.
Sharon, yes, Ange did tell me about the space restaurant at Epcot. I already knew about it because my buddy works. He's a programmer. He makes apps for Disney. And he sent me some photos or some concept art of the place a few months back.
Yes.
So I definitely want to go for sure. We'll see if we can get in.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not comfortable going and sitting indoors with a bunch of people.
True.
So I don't think we're going to be doing restaurants like that anytime soon. We'll have to see how this next wave of variant is.
Deborah says you're screwing around.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of that.
It's a lot of screwing going on. Demonetized.
Babe!
With the screwdrivers.
Sorry, Facebook.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's new to this. I don't know. I don't know what the rules exactly are because there are other influencers I follow who have potty mouths and they do it. But sometimes, I just don't want to give Facebook any reason to come after us. It's like the mafia.
Angela wants to know, what are you building?
I'm building a storage cabinet for our office.
Jules, you got screwed. Okay, I will stop. I don't want to be the cause of bad times for us.
Yeah, things are already hard enough. The page. Oh, I don't know what's going on with the page.
Tanked today.
Today, all week.
Yeah.
All week. I don't know what's going on. No one is
seeing it,
watching anything over on the main page all week. Facebook is just. I think they hate us.
It's not fair.
Okay, these go like this. I'm gonna put these in here.
Helen says that is a big cabinet.
Yes, it is tall. It's I don't remember how tall, but it's a tall cabinet because then we have to store all of our equipment in here. It's got to be able to fit everything.
Relax.
Because the office doesn't have a closet, because it's not a bedroom.
Right.
So there's no built-in closet.
This is the closet.
This is the closet.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm glad you guys are finding us. One way you can help if you want us to be seen is by sharing.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so speaking of sharing, so we can see the insights, which is basically the statistics for the page. We can go in like the back end and see who's watching, how long they're watching, how many times they come back to the page, things like that. Not on an individual level, but on like a demographic level. And our shares on the main page are abysmal. Like in 1 month's time, maybe 200 people share stuff. Like I've never heard of that. Most influencers are getting lots of shares. And when Facebook doesn't put us into the algorithm, like when Facebook doesn't send our videos out to people in the recommended list, that's when it gets bad. Like it does, like it is this week, because it's only our followers and it's only a fraction. Like what Mari say, 5% of our followers who get notified when we post anything.
Yeah.
So it's a fraction of our followers who see our content, a very small fraction. And then Facebook, for whatever reason right now, isn't sending everything out. And then people aren't sharing.
So we're just.
So it's like dead in the water.
We might as well just be talking to ourselves. Well, I mean, except for you guys.
But this is what it's like doing social media. Like there's no, it's not necessarily always consistent, and
there's no rhyme or reason, or at least that we know. I mean, sure there is some sort of formula, but nobody except Facebook knows what that formula is, and they're always constantly tinkering and changing it.
They're changing it always. Yeah. Like every week or so, they change the algorithm so that you can't game it, But yeah, it gets scary sometimes because it gets frustrating because I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm doing everything that we can do to keep our
prime the pumps and grease the wheels,
to keep it consistent, to keep it where it's the same like content that we're doing live every day. We're posting reels every day. I try to post pictures, try to keep like the same kind of updates going to keep people interested and keep Facebook sharing everything. And then all of a sudden, it's like, what the heck is going wrong? I don't know.
But that's why we're working on the email list,
the newsletter. Those are going to start soon.
So anybody that's interested in, if you're inconsistently getting notifications that we're going live or that we've posted something, if you get on our newsletter, once we get that up and running, then you can just refer to the newsletter. There'll be links to all the stuff that happened during that previous week. So if you're interested, then we'll let you know when we do the sign up for that.
But then people have to they have to come to the page to find out that we have a newsletter in order to sign up for the newsletter.
Right.
And so therein is the double-edged sword.
Right.
And like, people comment on the page all the time and they say, where have you guys been? I haven't seen anything from you in months. And I'm like,
we've been here.
We post every single day. It's the most infuriating.
Yeah.
Facebook, I don't know what Facebook is doing sometimes. I wish there were a better way, because we have almost 500,000 followers now. It shouldn't be this hard.
Right.
To get what we are posting out to people. It shouldn't be this hard.
Yeah, I mean, just if you go to the page every day, you'll see that we've posted stuff. So if you're not getting something they're using, where have they been? Just go to the Facebook page, and then you can just look down and see all the stuff we've posted in chronological order.
Well, that's the big mistake that most people make, is that they think that Facebook is going to let them know when we post something. That's the biggest myth. It's not true. Facebook will not let you know the vast majority of the time. So if you want to see what's going on with us, you really have to come to the page every day. You have to actively type AMC Princess Anna into the Facebook search bar, come to our page and look down the page to see what's going on, because they won't tell you.
Rhonda says, happy 4-month anniversary, you guys.
Today?
It's 22nd.
Really? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
4 months. God, it feels like it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
Like both good and bad.
Doesn't it feel like it's been a lot longer?
It feels like it's been a long time.
A lot longer than 4 months.
Well, we've done a lot.
We've done a lot.
We've packed in like something that we should have probably taken 4
and we're
years.
we're coming up on 2 years.
Yeah.
Since we met each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, I love you.
I love you.
I still love you. Yes, I do.
Thanks, guys. I'm glad some of you are getting our posts every day. It's working for some people.
Yeah, but even them, I wonder if it's really truly consistent. I mean, they might be getting notified of one live stream
Per day.
when we go live, but are you also getting notified every time we post a reel?
A reel, right.
Are you also getting notified every time we post a picture?
Yeah. Are you seeing the clips?
I'm guessing probably not.
Charlotte, stars are just like tips, and 1 star equals 1 penny. You can go to fb.com/star, and you can purchase stars there. And that's not just for us; it's for any content creator that you want to throw stars at.
We don't have stars on this page.
Yeah.
Facebook has not invited us to do stars on this page.
Right.
But on the main page, yes, you can go to fb.com/star to purchase them. And it's like a 2-step process. Like people get confused because they think when they click on the star button and they purchase stars that's giving them to us, but it doesn't work that way. When you purchase them, Facebook puts them into your account on your Facebook.
And then you can dole them out as you please.
It's like your bank. Right? Like your Facebook account bank.
Your little wallet.
That you can reload and fill up. And then you click the star button again and you'll see your balance in there. And then you can dole out what you want to anyone you watch on Facebook who has stars activated. Like you can, send 100 to us and 100 to Kristen Hampton or, whoever else you watch.
And was Sharon, were you saying that doesn't work on
it doesn't work on iPad.
Yes. So if you have iPad, if it's not working, probably why. Because for some reason they're not supporting it on iPad.
They're just not supporting anything on iPads. They seem to developers seem to have
abandoned
the iPad stuff because everyone seems to have trouble with their iPads and Facebook. So it's a very watered down version of what Facebook
it's like an abbreviated version. No, you can't recommend if we get stars or not on this page. That's something that Facebook decides whether a page gets to have the ability to have stars or not. And who knows why? Because one of the pages, was it the Anna Lee page?
Yeah, the Anna Lee page got stars immediately.
Like right off the bat.
Like immediately.
And it's really
and we really have no activity on that page.
Yeah. So there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason.
Okay, finish that step. Let's see what's next. Step 3. Oh, I need those bracket thingies. They were on the other end of the you know what I'm talking about? They're like release lever, inner slide, middle slide. They look like brackets.
Here, hold on.
Oh, careful.
What am I doing?
Breaking stuff.
Of course.
You've never gotten free stars, Susan? I know they do it. I don't know how they determine that either, but I know they do it sometimes. Yeah, they do it sometimes.
These guys?
Yeah. Michelle, I know, I'm so sorry. So the thing is, what's happened with YouTube, well, there's two things going on with YouTube. So one thing is that we're going to be rebranding and revamping our YouTube, like sometime in the next probably 3 months. So I haven't like abandoned it, but I'm just hesitant to um, continually add content until I know exactly what's going to happen with it. And also, it's really just also a byproduct of moving, because when we do YouTube, it's when we're on the laptop. And right now we don't have a table in the house that we can sit at. Like, remember when we were in West Palm Beach last year? We had the table, we'd set the laptop up at the table so you could see the three of us at the end of the table working together and doing things like our Christmas ornaments and whatnot. Well, we don't have a table here yet. So we haven't been able to set up on the laptop. So all of our live streams since we've been moving have been on my phone, and that doesn't play well with YouTube. So they've just been Facebook lives. So all of the live streams every day have been on Facebook, and I know YouTube has been sorely neglected, and I'm so sorry for that. I can't wait to get back to, because that's one of our big goals this year is to build our YouTube. To get it, closer to where Facebook is. So, and it's very difficult to infiltrate that community over on YouTube, and we have to be consistent in posting, and everything has to look good, and we really need to use like proper camera and stuff. So we have to reevaluate and come up with a plan of attack for YouTube for sure. Okay.
Thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate it.
I need 12 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Rhonda says, can we just email transfer you funds to help you guys?
Oh no, we don't have we don't have a way to do that, and you don't have to do that. I mean, we have the biggest part of like our income every month is our ad revenue from the social media, mainly from Facebook, but some little tiny bit from YouTube too. But it's just the ads you see on the videos. So by watching the videos, you're helping us out financially.
Yeah.
When you see an advertisement on our videos, it's just like commercials on television, right? Like the advertisers pay the network to run their commercials. So advertisers are paying Facebook to run their commercials. And because we allow the commercials on our videos, Facebook gives us a little fraction of what they get paid by the advertisers. And so that's the bulk of our monthly income. That's what supports the household.
So just passively you're contributing.
Yeah.
You're helping.
And then the stars is something built into Facebook. So it's built into our income. It's just tips, like Aaron said. It's like, if you like
just for fun.
Yeah, if you like what we're doing, give us a tip, Other than that, the other ways that you can support us are by buying merchandise. If you really aren't interested in merch, there is a spot on the merch page where you can send in a donation, but it is like, by credit card or PayPal or whatever. We don't have like an email transfer. The other thing that we're doing is the books. If you're interested, if you have grandkids or children to buy books for, we have the Usborne Bookstore that we're doing again. That's great because it gets Anna free books out of the deal too.
Those are some cool books.
That's it, right? It's basically merch, watching the videos, sharing the videos, stars. All of those things go into the same pot of income, and that's the income that we get paid out of our company. We pay taxes on all of it, everything like that. That's just like you guys get a paycheck at work. We get a paycheck from that income that is generated. So we can't just accept like money on the side because the IRS doesn't like that. We have to pay our taxes. And believe me, we pay our taxes. I just got done paying our taxes.
out the wazoo.
Yeah. And I mean, it's fine, you know, like we're earning it, so we're paying it, and that's the way it works. But
Just being part of the economy.
okay, 2 more. It's weird the way they split up the hardware into 2 bags, even though it's the same mix of hardware.
That is weird.
Yeah, Bambi, that's the frustrating part about it is not everyone gets ads, and that's Facebook. Facebook decides who gets ads. Facebook decides what ads you get. If you get ads, Facebook decides how often you get ads, and they don't have any rhyme or reason again to their distribution. So we get sometimes the short end of the stick because who knows why? Because Facebook. I need a shirt that says because Facebook. Because, you know.
Oh, Lisa got one of the Anna drawing t-shirts.
Oh yeah,
What
they're
color?
so
What
good.
color? Yeah, what color did you get?
I really love how those turned out.
Yeah, those are fun.
And I love that they're exclusive. So like everyone who got one has one, and they're never going to be for sale again. And I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Finished edge. Okay.
Yeah, so like anytime you see ads on any of the pages that you watch, not even just for ours, if you like what you're watching, just watch the ads and you encourage and help that page out.
You're leaning on my work.
Oh, sorry.
I have to turn this one around.
Oh, yes. Susan said that you can also be a monthly supporter too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Our monthly supporters are rock star. They are seriously hardcore supporters. And I feel like we've been slacking on that lately too.
The move. Yeah.
We actually just did a supporter live last night.
For the A-listers.
For the A-listers, which is the supporter group on this page, the 18 page. And then we have our Patreon Zoom this weekend. But we used to spend like so much extra time with them. And lately we haven't been because we've been all of this going on. And I just feel
bad.
Yeah, I want to get back to the point where we can just hang out with everybody. Because what's nice about the supporters is we really get to know them intimately. Like we see their faces on Patreon, talk with them, you know, like face to face on Zoom, and we get to know them. We get to know about their lives, you know, so like we like getting to know you guys. You know, when we're on the main page, it's almost impossible because there's so many people.
Right.
And over here, it's a little bit easier. But on the supporters, it's very much smaller group. Like 15 people.
Yeah, so like any questions that you have that just blow by us during the regular live, we'll see it so we can actually answer the questions and actually have more go back and forth with you guys.
Yeah, but our supporters, they've become like family, a lot of them. Like they're close friends now. Like they're family
we know
friends.
What they're up to, and they give us updates on what's happening with them. Especially in this, since everybody's so separated right now, so pandemic, it's nice to be able to be in a group and hang out with people that way.
But this page is nice because it's smaller, and so not everybody can afford to do a supporter subscription. Totally understand that. Don't expect people to. And so this page is nice because look, we have 670 people on.
Right.
Normally on the main page live, it's at least 1,200, if not more. And so, you know, we catch a lot more comments and we can talk back and forth with you guys more. And so it's really nice.
So supporters, it seems a subscriber.
Yeah.
Not really?
Yeah, supporter, subscriber. It's pretty much the same thing. I mean, everyone is a supporter, right? Everyone who's watching our videos and following our page and following our story, they're all supporting us, right? In just different ways. A subscriber is, when we say supporter, we're talking about a subscriber. We're talking about someone who's paying monthly for the Facebook supporter subscription, right? Like you can do it through the main page. There's a AMC Princess Anna's Royal Friends group, which is like $5 a month. And that's like a really big community group. There's actually like over 500 people in there now.
Yeah.
And they kind of like run it themselves. You know, there's people are posting stories and jokes and memes between each other, and like Wendy makes these awesome little collages and gifs and stuff over there that you can't see anywhere else. And so that's a fun community group, and we pop in there as much as possible to chat with people. But and then over here on the A team page, there's the A-listers supporters, and that's $10 a month, and we're just kind of getting going with that. And that's where we go live regularly. So on the main page, we don't schedule our live streams. We try to go live around the same time every day, but it's not for sure. It just depends on what's going on and what Anna's doing and how she's feeling. But over here in the supporter group, we regularly go every 2 weeks, same time, same day. You can put it on your calendar, you know, be there. We can see everyone.
It's a regular date.
Yeah. And then Patreon is the same thing. It's scheduled. It's on the calendar. It's the same, you know, the Zoom is every other Saturday.
Right.
So
that's face-to-face since that's a Zoom.
Mm-hmm. And you can find out more. All of this stuff is on our website. If you go to the amcprincessanna.com website and click on the supporter button in the menu, it'll go through all of this. It goes through stars, goes through all the supporter subscriptions. You can see it all there and, you know, decide if it's for you or not. And it also talks about all of the ways that you can support us for free. So nobody has to spend any money. That's not a requirement. We're very thankful for the people who do, but we don't expect it. And we appreciate everyone who follows what's going on.
In whatever capacity.
Yeah. Yeah, Sissy, you're on YouTube right now. Yep. We're on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time right now. So you probably can't see a lot of the comments because they're over on Facebook.
You're seeing half the comments.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
But we can see you all.
We can see all of you at the same time. Look at this. This has got like ball bearings or something in it. Ooh, it glides. Fancy. All right, let's see. Use this hole. Inner slide. Release lever.
Rhonda wanted to know if Anna's legs were worn out after her ride.
You know, she did say that she was a little sore when we got back to the van, but I think it was because her knees were up in the same position the whole time.
It's like being in flexion.
Yeah, it's the same thing as stretching at night. Anytime her knees are in the same spot for a long period of time, she gets sore from lack of movement. If you ever notice, if you pay close attention on live streams, when she's been sitting for a long period of time, she'll ask to stand up because she needs to bend. She'll say, I need to bend my knees. So she has to actually like get up and move around, because after too long of either sitting or standing, one or the other, it goes both ways. She kind of
legs get kind of locked in the position.
Yeah, I think it just gets uncomfortable and she just needs to move into the other position. But I feel the same way. Like if I sit for too long, like I want to get up and move my hips because my hips are getting sore.
My butt's asleep right now.
Well, get up and move your butt. Locate the 2 slide kits. Extend the slides and press the release lever.
Yes, Marion. Office furniture is being built.
Extend the slides and press the release lever.
Alice wants to know, do ads that run across the bottom help as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I think all type ads. Yeah.
There's like 5 or 6 different ways that they put ads up, and yes, they all help.
Joanne says TMI, Aaron. Sorry.
What? Press the release lever. Access hole. Use this.
Serena says, I have the same problem, but for me, it's old age.
Oh, there's the release lever. Oh, Wait. Remove the inner slide. Aha! I did it. Ho ho ho.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Figured it out. Gotta do that to all of them.
Jennifer says that she got more ads watching the replay.
Yeah, that happens. That happens sometimes. It's funny because when we're live, it's considered a live stream, and it works like a certain way with Facebook. And then after the live stream, it posts to the page as a video, and then it counts as a video for the views. So it's like you think it's alive, but it's no longer alive. Now it's a video.
Barb says, Aaron, get up and dance. That'll grow your followers.
Just dance. Put on your red shoes.
Jeanette, we're doing well. How are you? Kathleen says, I am from Victoria. Which Victoria? Victoria, Canada? Because I've been to Victoria, Canada.
While sliding the middle slide.
People keep asking me if I was in a commercial.
What?
Yeah.
Did you do a commercial?
Not that I'm aware of. Maybe I blacked out and I did a commercial.
That's weird.
It's my doppelganger. Yes, BC, Canada. I've been there. I've been to the Bouchard Gardens. I've been to the Empress Hotel. It's a lovely place.
Locate the holes in the panels with the access hole in the middle. Yes, I see it. That is the access hole. See?
Okay.
I'm accessing your face right now.
All right, then. Evidently, I have a twin. It's the fake Aaron. It's probably getting. Oops, sorry. All right.
He's in my space.
Beck, where in Oz are you from? I've been to Sydney.
I didn't see who said it, but someone asked if my dad taught me how to put stuff together. Yes, he did.
He's a very handy guy.
He is a very handy guy.
He's like a real guy.
He is. So funny thing, I'll tell you some neat stuff about my dad. He had worked for Ford from the time he graduated high school, just like his father, all the way up until he retired almost 2 years ago now. So he put in 47 years working for Ford. And he also, while working for Ford, got his master mechanic's license, fixed cars while I was growing up, taught me how to change oil, taught me how to change spark plugs, taught me how to do all that stuff. And then later in his career, went back to school and became an electrician. So now he's an electrician. And he also flies planes. He has his private pilot's license.
And he has a boat.
He's always, my dad's a really cool guy.
Land, sea, and air.
Really cool guy.
It's all over the place. It's like gum.
Stuck on you.
Alicia says, my brother's dad worked for Ford in Lyons. Do you know where that is?
Lyons, Michigan?
I would assume so. I don't.
Lyons.
Yeah.
It rings a bell. Start by attaching the slides to the panels.
Yeah, Leanne says your dad is a jack of all trades.
He is.
A real Renaissance man, if you will.
He really is. How is it putting together the swing with him?
Pretty easy because he did most of it.
But I mean, how
But he
was
did it all eyeball. He's like, he went back and he was looking at the instruction book afterwards. He says, oh, yeah, well, we did this and then we didn't do that and this, or we should have done this.
He just
first.
figured it out.
Yeah, he just did it.
Yeah. But he was probably posturing a little bit for you. But I mean, like, how was the interaction?
Very
like
easy. He's a very easy going guy.
Mm-hmm.
Very easy.
You two are a lot alike in a lot of ways. Yeah. Temperament, personality, behaviors.
Does he like wandering away and stuff?
Yes.
Does he? Like, without saying anything?
Yes. Yes, you two are a lot alike. Yes.
Just kind of get sidetracked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. Very much. Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. He's a nice guy.
He is. He's a great guy. He's a great dad.
Did he always have that dad stash? I thought he was clean shaven the last time we saw him.
He had a mustache this time?
You didn't notice?
I didn't even notice.
He had like a Tom Selleck dad stash.
No, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
He's had facial hair on and off all of his life, so
switches
I
it
don't
up.
even notice anymore. Okay, whatever. It's just dad.
Joe, he does like Star Wars, and you know why I know this is because when he came over in the morning, when they had breakfast, he was wearing Star Wars pajamas. So yes, he's a Star Wars. I said to Ange, I was like, does he like Star Wars? She's like, of course. What guy doesn't like Star Wars? I'm like, good point. Touche. Someone was, I didn't see who said it, was asking me why I was in Boise. I went to Boise, I think is it Sun Valley and Twin Falls and I went there. There's a Japanese internment camp that is they made like a historic monument. So I went and saw that outside of Twin Falls. It's called Minidoka. And my cousins live in Utah, which is pretty close, relatively close. Donna says, how old is your dad? He looked very young.
My dad?
Yeah.
He's 25 years older than me. So I'm 43. So he's 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 58, 68. He'll probably be 69 in October.
Oh, I thought he was younger.
He looks young.
Yeah,
He's a good-looking man. Yeah. He ages well. I don't know what I did with the screwdriver.
Oh, it's right behind you.
Oh, I'm sitting on it. It's up my butt.
I don't know what to do with that.
Just saying.
Just observe, move on. Leslie, you want to know how long my dad has lived in Hawaii? I think he's been there since 2018, I want to say. He's been going there on and off since the 80s, and he did triathlons when I was growing up, and he went to the Ironman a few times. He did Ironman a few times. It's really sad when your dad's like in way better health than you are. But he and my stepmom bought a house there, and they were renting it out for most of the year. And then whenever he would go over to do a race, they would stay there for like a couple weeks. And then they kept like selling a house and then getting a new house. And they eventually they wanted to retire out there. And then 2008 hit, and they thought they were, when a big crash happened, and they thought they wouldn't be able to do it. But so one of their friends said, this is your dream. Just hang on to the place and, just ride this out. So they did. And then they were able to get another place so that when they finally retired, they were able to make the move. So now they're out there, and usually I would go visit them during my birthday until, this whole pandemic thing happened. So hopefully we'll get back there soon or sometime, relatively soon. Because it's a very nice house. It's got a nice view of the ocean. And you can see whales.
You're as bad as my dad.
What?
My dad said when he was here, and I'm not seriously upset by it at all, but I was giving him shit about it. He was out on the swing with me, and he's like, I think I'm going to stay another day because I really like that bed you guys have here. I'm really enjoying sleeping in that bed. And I'm like, oh, you're going to stay another day because you like the bed, not because you want to hang out with me, but because you like the bed.
What's the hang out with the bed?
And listen, Aaron's like, I really want to get back there. Hopefully we get back there because they have a really nice house and a good view of the ocean. Not because he wants to hang out with his dad or Dorothy, but because he wants to go visit the house. Oh, you guys. It's hilarious.
There's several people asking me how old I am. How old do you think I am?
How old are you?
Well, I am 48 years old. Here's a funny story. I worked with some people, and there was this kid, and he was about early 20s, and he asked me how old I was, and I told him I was 64. I told him I was 64 and that I had retired. I used to work at the post office, and that I was just working. I was working there, just to make some pocket money. And he believed me. He says, wow, you look really good for 64. So I think I'm going to do that from now. I'm going to say that I'm older than I am. Like some people like to say they're younger than me. I'm going to say that I'm older.
I'm 76.
Yeah. Kathleen says, you're the same age as my oldest daughter, Nana.
Oh, really? I'll be 44 in July. It's weird. It's starting to get weird because my youngest sibling is 6 years younger than me, and she's now over 30. She's now over 35, right? She's 6 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
And then my children, of course, are next month here. They're going to be 24 and 27.
Wow.
So like I have a child that's almost 30. What? Like it's bizarre. It's weird. Things get weird.
Deborah says, I added a year to my age by accident for like 2 years. I did that for 1 year. I thought I was a year older. I don't know what happened. It's like in my late 30s. I thought I was like a year older.
I did the same thing. You forget.
After a certain point, it's just like, I'm just a year older.
Like whatever.
Somebody asked if I feel old. I feel old when I get up from sitting down. That's when I feel old. You're like, you're old or you're getting old when you start making sounds whenever you like get up or sit down.
The grunting and groaning. Yeah, that's true.
That's when I feel old. But other than that, I feel like the same as I've always been. Marnie says, it does get weird. I want to cry when I think about my oldest will be 42 this year.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like, where did the time go? What happened? How did we get here?
I was just thinking this morning that like, I'm like on this part of like, if life is like this, and now I'm like, I'm going to the other side of the hill, over the hill. It's kind of a weird thought.
Yeah.
That it's only going to get more creaky and more.
Yeah, it's the slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, your cells are breaking down.
Yeah. Mostly Nana is building a cabinet for the office here so that we can put all of our like technology stuff, all our computer stuff and wires, lights, and camera things. Because the office doesn't have a closet.
Reflectors and
tripods.
Yeah.
All sorts of things. Well, happy birthday, Teresa.
Happy birthday to you.
Cynthia says, you two are young. Just stop. Maturity-wise, I'm very young. Mary says, I say I have more years behind me than I have in front of me. That's how I feel.
Okay.
Although my gramps lived till he was 100, so I'm hoping I at least get into my 80s.
You're probably going to outlive me.
Oh, stop it.
You're probably going to outlive me.
Why?
Because it's in your genetics.
Well, maybe we'll go at the same time because I'm like older than you.
Maybe.
That's
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
What are you going to do if you outlive me?
Cry.
When you're done crying.
Just I don't know, waddle off into the sunset. I don't know. What do I do? What are you
You're gonna be
to
one of those. You're gonna be one of those men in the nursing home chasing around all the ladies. You should.
I should.
You should.
I think they'll. I don't know. It's weird.
It's weird to think about, huh?
Yeah. Janet says, I'm 62 years old. My son is 42 and my baby daughter is 22. Wow, that's a
big gap.
Yeah, it was were there many children in between, or was it like the big 20-year gap between the two?
Need the 2 C's. Nope, that's not him. Where's the 2 C's?
Right over here. E, C.
Okay, yeah.
C's. You want the C's?
Yeah, I need the 2 C's, please. 2 C's, please. Moving on to the next step.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, careful, baby. Those are you're gonna break those thin pieces.
Sorry.
You gotta move that up away from the heavy stuff so it doesn't get smushed.
From here.
Yeah, that's a good idea. They're not.
All right.
They're not weight bearing.
Now we're blurry.
Uh-oh. Blurry. Oh no. It's broken.
I ruined it.
Hello, camera. We're back here. There we go.
Nice.
Okay. Cam locks.
Oh, Cheryl says, my son is 41 and my daughter will be 12 in June. Nah, that's a really big spread. Sorry. Oh, okay. Deborah says, I can see Aaron in a nursing home riding around on that thing that he was riding on earlier today. Everybody's got wheelchairs and I'm on my little easy roller.
Something like that. They'll have something, a wheelchair or a Segway or something.
Oh, Sharon said Loki turned 6 today.
Aww.
Happy birthday, Loki. I love that guy. He's funny. Drusilla says, were either of you married before?
I was.
I was not.
Aaron's never been married. I've been married before. Ah! It's okay. I got it. I was married for 5 years, and it did not end well. And I was single for over 10 years before I met Aaron. I was alone after my divorce. I divorced in 2011, and we met in 2020. So, but I separated in 2010. So it was 10 years that I was alone, even though the divorce didn't go through until 2011.
Wow.
Took a long time. It was not
amicable.
It was not pretty. It had to happen. It was a volatile situation. No fun.
Robin says, my father turns 87 today. Wow. Happy birthday to your dad. Did Sharon, did you put a little birthday hat on Loki?
Party hat.
Yeah, a little party hat. Serena says, my girls were 20 and 17 when our son was born. He was a wonderful surprise. We were quite shocked.
I bet. For sure.
It's like you think you're getting out and go right back in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of with Anna. Yeah. I mean, my kids were grown and out of the house when she came along. So, yeah, it was. All right, we're doing this again. One more time. 3 times a charm. And she is a charm.
Yes. Cynthia, you've seen Loki. That's Sharon's little dog that barks at. What does he bark? Does he bark at us when he hears us?
He barks at the postman.
Oh, he barks at the postman. That's right. Yeah.
He's not that little.
Well, he's like a mid-size.
He's a medium dog. Yeah. He does not like the mailman.
Good night, Barb.
Good night, good night, good night to Barb. Do. Pregnant? No, Colleen. Wait, what? I look over at the comments and I see, is Nana pregnant? No. Why do you think that? We were talking about gaps between children, and Anna is a big gap from my other 2 children. That's all I was saying. I can't be pregnant. I've got a thing in my arm that prevents that. We decided when we got married that we weren't going to be having any babies.
No. What's up, Michael? Kick says, you guys look hot. Do you run a fan in that room?
Oh, I'm not hot at all.
I'm hot, but...
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually a ceiling fan going. There's a nice breeze, but he's sitting right in front of the light.
Yeah.
So that's probably why he's...
Yeah.
You should back up a little bit.
Well, I can't read what they're saying.
You have your glasses on.
I know, but it's...
I wish there were a way to blow it up. But then we would see less comments.
Cynthia says, there's a girl at church named Loki Lonnie. That sounds Hawaiian. Drusilla says a baby Aaron would be cute.
A baby Aaron would be freaking cute, but
not gonna happen.
We've got our hands full with Anna, and he didn't want to do it all from the beginning.
It's like, puppies, they look really cute, but they're a handful. It's like can I just take them back? They're cute, but
yeah. I mean, there's lots of reasons. It's Anna. Anna needs a lot. She deserves to have full attention. With this acting stuff she's doing, there's a lot of traveling. He doesn't want to be an older dad. He's not interested in having his own children, and I have to respect that.
Look at how it was after I went around on that thing this afternoon with Anna. Imagine if there's like some little kid running around. Man.
And plus, I'm going to be 44, and pregnancies after 40 are not. Yeah, it's I know it happens all the time, but it's high risk, and I'm overweight, so I would need to lose like 50 pounds first before I even consider it, because it'd be too hard on my body. It's just a lot of not necessary, really. Neither one of us feels inclined, so
I don't feel up to the challenge.
Okay. B. Is that B? A. B. Yep. C. All right. I'm gonna need your help here. We're gonna put some pieces together finally. The prep work has been done.
Cool.
So wait, which one goes up here?
C.
No. Because they're both C, but one of them has that bracket on it, and they don't say.
Well, one that looks like.
Yeah. Right.
Is the bracket for tying it into attaching it to the wall?
No, they wouldn't have you. It's got to be for attaching it to the inside somewhere. Huh.
Chris says, I think Anna would be jealous. We had a kid.
Maybe. I don't know. She wasn't jealous when Aaron joined the family. She had more jealousy issues over him giving me attention than me giving him attention. Like she gets more clingy when he isn't paying attention to her, and he's paying attention to me instead of her.
Like suddenly she needs help.
She wants all of your attention. But not the other way. Normally it would be like, oh, my mom, this new guy's around, and my mom's paying more attention to him than me, and I'm mad. Never had that problem. She wanted all of his attention. She probably would be a really good big sister, but it's not in the cards. It's not happening. Okay. They don't specify which one. That's really weird.
If they've gone IKEA on us, they're not explaining themselves.
Yeah.
And this isn't even IKEA. So what gives?
Hold on. Somewhere they've got to say what to do with it.
Good night, Joyce.
Oh, it is. You're right.
It's to affix to the wall.
Yeah.
Because I'm from California and we attach furniture like big bookshelves to the walls because we have earthquakes.
Ah, I see. We don't do that in Michigan because
you don't have earthquakes.
You don't have earthquakes, and you put heavy stuff in it and it weighs it down. So, yeah.
So that's probably for the top.
Yes, that would be for the top then. Yep.
Debs says, I see how she always leans into Erin. She's a daddy's girl for sure.
Yeah, 1,000% daddy's girl. And that's great. I get it. I loved my dad too. I love that they have that relationship. Okay. So
Well, Laura says my grandma was 113 when she died.
wow.
That's impressive.
That's impressive. Seriously.
I was impressed when my gramps lived to 100, 113. That is pretty cool.
She definitely left her mark on this world.
It was fun to talk to my gramps and just ask him, like, what do you think? Like, you went from not having TVs to now there's little computers you wear on your wrist. Like, what do you think? He's just like, I think it's great. I mean, can you imagine that? Seeing that amount of change over your lifetime? It's amazing.
Watch your butt.
Sorry. Hey, Ellen. Rhonda wants to know, is your mom still alive?
My mom? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Both of my parents are. All of our parents are.
So far.
Yeah.
Suzanne says, great idea, attached to the wall so it doesn't fall. Yep. Like I say, in California, we just do that with our bookshelves.
Okay, I gotta get up, and I don't want to stick my butt in their face, so still gonna stick my butt in
Erin,
their
do
face.
you remember word processors? Of course I do. Just remember, like, they had the black screen with like the green type or orange type. Michael says there's a TikTok about Florida homes' front doors opening outward to block flooding and break-ins.
Huh? Our front door opens inward.
Yeah. Hopefully we live in a place that doesn't need to worry about any of those things. Flooding or break-ins.
Okay. That side.
Yes.
No, you go to that side.
Bye.
Hold on, guys.
Now you can see my butt.
I did too. Okay.
All right.
So that stays exactly like that.
At an angle?
Just like this.
This
like
side?
This, yeah.
Okay.
Hold that, and it's going to the very end. Put this aside. This is what we have to do.
Okay.
You're gonna need this.
Okay.
So these are gonna go up like this.
Yep.
And that guy goes at the end, just like you have it, right?
Oh, into these pegs.
Into the pegs, yeah. With the white part facing me and the hanger at the floor, because that's the back of it, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tip this one up. So you might need to move them out.
Space.
Move this one, yeah, there you go.
So,
Yeah, so stick those in the hole. Okay, now hold on, don't do the other one yet because we have to put the other shelf in too. So just get it set up. There we go. So it stays. Okay, and then this one goes down here. Nope, sorry. Goes this way. There we go. Okay. Same thing. In holes. Nope. There we go. Okay. All right, now the other side. Yeah, don't pull it over. You gotta pull the side into it. Yeah. Pull the side into the hole. Oops. That one. Come on.
It's not going in.
There you go. Okay,
Wait. It's going out now. I need you to hold that.
I'm holding it. There we go. Okay. So now let me see the screwdriver.
You gotta lock them in.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn these cam locks. Get all up. Sorry guys, we'll be back in a second.
So I'll do a little dance.
Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight. Okay. Yay! Can you see it? It's coming together. We have some structure. It's awesome.
So I want to do these down tight. Screw these down tight.
Yes. Turn them all the way so they lock all the way. And then, oh yeah, 2 more.
All right.
Okay. And then turn it, like turn the top that way some, so it's angled. Sort of.
Like that way?
Turn the top that way so it's angled like this. Careful, you don't want to break it. It's all gotta move at the same time. Gentle. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna put the bottom on now.
All right. Where's the bottom?
It's part D. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Jackie says, good job, Nana.
Thank you.
Yes, good job.
I'm getting excited. We're making some progress. 2, 3, 4.
Linda says, 90 minutes into building. Doing great. Thank you for the encouraging words. Nancy says, I had strawberries from California, too early for Maine. Yeah, I feel bad for those people that pick the strawberries in California. Man, it gets like 110 degrees out in those strawberry fields down in Central Valley where they pick strawberries.
You're talking about quiet like you're right in front of you. This is not right. Is this right? This is not right.
Why not?
I don't think this is the right screw. Hold on. I'll figure it out. It's okay.
Rhonda says, I live in California. We've had quite a few earthquakes. Were you any of the big ones? I was in the Loma Prieta. Was it the 89 one? I was in that one. That was pretty scary. And tons of other ones. See, I always know when people are from California or not because there's always earthquakes, little tremors in California. And if you're from California, you don't really pay attention to them. But anybody says, "Oh, did you feel that?" What?
Move forward. I need to move this.
Those are the people I know are transplants, except for my mom.
I was gonna say,
except for my mom. My mom was grown up in California. And every single time there's like a little tremor, she texts me, "Did you know we had an earthquake?"
Don't pick on your mom.
It was like 2.3. I was like, you know what? I sneezed louder than 2.3. It's nothing.
Be nice. That's your mama. Be nice.
Debsy says, I'll take Florida hurricanes over California earthquakes.
Hmm.
You know, it just, like I always say, just you got to pick your poison because every place you live has some sort of natural disaster, or plural. Because Florida has, you know, even has those sinkholes too. So, I mean, everybody's got something.
Michigan didn't really have any. Well, winter. Michigan has winter.
Yeah. And that's every year too.
Yeah.
So with earthquakes, it's kind of like roll the dice. You never know. I guess it's if you can expect hurricanes during a certain time of year.
Yeah, but it seems to be a pretty long window, right?
Yeah.
Like May to November. That's a pretty long time to expect hurricanes.
It's funny because California, we have a saying, there's like, oh, it's real earthquake weather, like when the air gets really muggy and just really still. For some reason, we feel like that's when earthquakes are going to happen. May very well be. Who knows? Deborah, you were in Hawaii when there was a tsunami threat. Ah, yikes. Luckily, my folks live up on a hill, so they're safe from tsunamis. I was on Oahu when there was a big earthquake. All the power went out, the whole island.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole island?
And it was a real emergency. So you know what all the locals did? They went to McDonald's. There's huge lines outside of McDonald's. People went to McDonald's to get their food. It was pretty interesting.
They were right. You guys were right.
What was it?
Their feet. Their adjustable feet. You guys were right.
Oh. Huh. Cindy, yeah, I mean, most tremors that you feel just feels like a kind of a real fast jolt. It's what you got to worry about is when you feel an earthquake and it just keeps going. The longer it goes, it's probably a bigger earthquake. If it's like in '89 when there was an earthquake, I first felt it and I was like, oh, that's an earthquake, and it just kept going. Oh, that's an earthquake. It's like, oh, I probably better get underneath this door jamb here. Stuff was swinging around. And that's always the scary ones, are the long ones. Oh no, Marion, you lost a house because of a sinkhole. Oh.
Really? That's terrifying.
That's scary, yeah, because that's like, did you have any warning that it was going to happen, or like how did that all go down? Scary. Oh, Nancy says that they're having big fires in Arizona right now.
Oh no.
Well, I can certainly empathize because California has horrible fires, and there were days where the smoke was so intense it was like you couldn't see like a few hundred yards down the street, and the sun was all orange. It looked like it was sunset all day. It was really surreal. And ash was like falling all over everybody's cars. Oh, wow. Yeah, sinkholes are scary.
What'd she say?
There was no warning. If you do a little research about sinkholes in Hernando County, you'll see one that swallowed a concrete truck. We were part of that. Wow. Concrete truck fell in underground.
Yikes. No warning. That is seriously terrifying.
Liz says, we get the smoke from California fires clear up in Seattle. Yeah, I mean, when I was in Idaho visiting, there was smoke blowing in from California because there was fires. I thought I'd be able to get away from the fires, but all the smoke blew in.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was right before you got sick.
Yep.
Because you thought when you got back that you were still sick from the smoke inhalation, but you actually ended up with
sick.
COVID.
Yeah. That's crazy to remember that.
Well, yeah, we were talking.
I know, but I barely remember that. Though. See, she has much better memory than I do. My memory's shot. Jackie says, we get forest fires in Canada. These people start them and we get lots of smoke. Yeah, that's the worst part. I mean, other than the destruction, of course, but even if you're not in direct part of the fires, the smoke just travels for miles and it just really, your eyes get all scratchy and coughing. You have to wear like special face masks. Well, now you just wear face masks anyway, but before, like, I just remember trying to order face masks on Amazon because of the fires, and they were all sold out because everybody in California was buying them up because they wanted to go outside. Joanna, I hope you're right. She says, the longer you're dead, the more you will remember. I hope so. Because right now, I don't have, my short term is just so bad. I can remember stuff from the 70s and the 80s, but just 20 minutes ago. Getting it from the short term to the long term, that's the issue. Thank you, Shalene. I like my shirt too. Karen says, we had wildfire smoke from Canada a few summers here in northwestern Wisconsin. Yeah, that smoke just goes for miles and miles. It's crazy. I did, Deborah. I did notice that your last name is Takeda. It's Japanese. Like a famous samurai was named last name Takeda Shingen. Yes, you've had massive fires in Oz that wiped out towns. Yeah, I remember when all those fires were going on in Oz. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I was going to see, Michael says, ginkgo biloba at the pharmacy next trip, Aaron. Try to remember. I said, I was about to say, that's the problem. Can I remember by the time I get there? What was I coming here for? You know what I noticed about earthquakes when I was living in California, that I lived in Southern California for a few years, and I noticed there that they have a lot more like little earthquakes up than Northern California.
Well, aren't there more fault lines down there?
I get more active ones anyway. But
if you look at the map of the fault lines, I thought there were more fault lines in Southern California anyway.
The thing is, though, it can be good or bad if you have earthquakes, the smaller ones, because one, it could be a precursor to the big one, but also it can also be alleviating pressure so big earthquake doesn't happen. So it could go either way.
Right, that's true. Very true.
But I remember like there was a couple of times, like when I was living in Southern California, I would come home and there'd been like a little tremor and my TV had fallen off the table. So by the time, right before I moved away, I just had my TV on the floor because I just didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to put it on the wall because I didn't want it to fall off that either. So. Marnie says off topic, but does anyone know what size the mugs are in our shop online?
Oh, it should say there's like a thing on the side that you can click on to open up information about each item, whether it's a shirt or a mug or anything. So look around somewhere around the description and the pictures. There should be something you can click on to open up more information, and it should tell you.
Debsy wants to know, did your memory get worse after having COVID? You know what? I don't remember.
That's very possible, though.
Could be, because
a lot of people have talked about
the brain
having cognitive. Yeah.
Could be. I mean, it would suck if that's why I have bad memory. Michael says that I sound like Nicolas Cage.
What?
Huh.
Who was someone else said?
Somebody said that too.
No,
Right.
It was someone else. Someone else said you sound like someone else famous, but I forget who they said. It wasn't. Excuse me. It wasn't Nicolas Cage. It was someone else.
Charles says short-term memory loss is a direct result of COVID, and most people report it happening. Eesh.
Does it? Well, they probably don't know yet. It probably hasn't been long enough yet. But I was going to say, does it fix itself? Does it correct itself? But
I hope if that's what happened,
I probably don't know yet.
But it's been a while, so probably
you can turn that light down. So it's turn it down. Turn it down.
Oh man.
Deborah says, I thought you sounded familiar. Yes, that's it. Nicolas Cage. That's funny. Adam says, please share your oddest COVID symptoms.
Oddest.
That might be too much. Now I can't see you at all.
Is that good? Good enough? Oddest? Well, I just remember for at least a few months afterwards, my eyes would always sting, and I had my joints kind of felt arthritic, but that's kind of subsided. I think those are the ones that I noticed anyway. Nancy says the doctors thought her brother lost his hearing from COVID. Oh, man.
It really seems to play a number on the body.
Yeah, it does a lot of weird.
As much as people want to say, oh, it wasn't that bad, I got over it in a few days, there seems to be a lot of long-term.
It leaves its mark.
Yeah.
In some way.
It's pretty scary. How much damage a virus can do.
Yeah. Jacqueline says, my vertigo is really bad after having the shot for COVID. Huh. Leanne says, Aaron just sounds like a Californian to me.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's just.
I mean,
is Nicolas Cage from California originally?
Yeah, and I think he's from the Bay Area also.
Oh, well, there you go.
Because his uncle is Francis Ford Coppola. Nicolas Cage's last name was actually Coppola, but he changed it because he didn't want to be get in because of his famous relative.
I did not know that. Well, there you go. That's why you sound like him.
And if you want to get even more geeky, he changed his name to Nicolas Cage because there's a superhero named Luke Cage, and he likes comic books, and he named his last name after that character. Nobody cares though. Not on this page anyway.
That's not true. Some people might.
Maybe Michael might appreciate that little factoid. Anita wants to know, Aaron, you were so very artistic. Do you also do origami? I have, but it's not something that I do normally, so I wouldn't say that I'm like an expert at it, but I can do it. Everybody's saying, no, we care. Deborah says, my friend used to have play dates with Nicolas Cage as a child. Wow.
What? That's crazy. I wonder if there'll ever be, I wonder if like 40 years from now or 50 years from now, someone's going to say, my friend used to have play dates with Anna Lee when she was a child. How crazy would that be?
That'd be funny. Yes. His first movie was Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Boy, that was a great movie. He was buddies with Sean Penn's character Jeff Spicoli, right? I think that's who he played.
My favorite Nicolas Cage movie is Face Off.
Really?
Yes.
I just remember it's like, okay, so they switch faces.
I love
That's
that
just
movie.
such a crazy
I've seen it so
story.
many times. I love that movie.
Didn't he like get shot out with a rocket, or he shoots the back guy out of the train with the rocket or something? I thought I remember.
Maybe.
This one was kind of a silly
I
movie.
don't remember that part.
What movies did I like? I like some of his later, like more recent movies because they're so off the wall, like his newer movies. Very strange movies he's doing these days.
Thank you, Anita.
Thanks for hanging out, Amanda. Claudia says Con Air. Con Air was a good movie. Oh yeah, Leaving Las Vegas. That was a pretty heavy movie. Oh yeah, Valley Girl. Now you're really going back there with the Nick Cage movies.
Move your hand, please.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Denise. My dad just got diagnosed with COPD, so he's got to go fly from the Big Island to Oahu. He's going to do some tests to see like how progressed it is. Yeah, Suzanne, Raising Arizona. That might be one of my favorite Nick Cage movies. Raising Arizona, that was a good one. Moonstruck, Cheryl, yeah, that was a good one too with Cher, I think. Yeah, I'd like to see Raising Arizona again. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
That's a really good movie.
have feet.
Michael says, watching this couple's therapy is so much fun to watch.
Okay. Next step. Oh, next step is hammering on the back. I don't want to do that on live. That's too noisy.
It's hammer time.
That would be
Yeah.
so noisy.
And yeah, at 1:15 in the morning. I don't think the neighbors would
We'll have to
appreciate
do that
either.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the neighbors will hear, but I have to build the shelves so I can work on those.
Whoa, Phil says, I got COPD from my sleep apnea machine. What in the world?
Wow.
Yikes. I had no idea that was a side effect.
Yeah, I didn't know that could
I'll
happen.
have to look that up.
Wonder if my dad knows that.
Man.
Can you help me move this over so I have workspace? Oh, you know what? All that stuff over there is gonna have to go slide over first. Hold on a second, guys. We gotta shift some stuff around real quick.
So where does this stuff want to go?
Just slide right where you're standing, yeah. And then we can slide this over there. So then tomorrow we can flip it and I can put the back on. Go easy. There's no big rush. Aw, Wendy says, you two are very therapeutic for my eyes. I need a drink.
Like a stiff drink?
No.
That
Like just
difficult to
some
deal with?
water. No, this has
I
been
can't-
easy. It's been really easy so far, actually. I'm not going to put I'm going to build the drawers, the two drawers that go in the bottom. And then I'm going to stop for the night because I think I have to put the backing on it and then stand it up. And then we put the drawers in and then we put the doors on the front. So we'll have to finish the backing and the doors on the front tomorrow. But I can at least get the drawers built tonight.
All right, I am ready. What do you need?
We're just going to slide it right over there. I don't want it to go wonky.
Right here.
Watch your foot. Yep.
More?
Well, it needs to
Where does it want to end up?
straighten. It needs
Just straight.
to.
Or just still at an angle?
Let me see those pieces, please. Over there. Oh, we're blurry again. And then we're just gonna straighten it out. So it's gonna sit over there tonight.
Okay.
But straight here, grab the bottom and straighten it out. The bottom.
Yes.
Just straighten it so it's up against. No, don't pick it up from there because you can't. You have to pick it up from the bottom, babe.
Oh, from the bottom side.
No, from this bottom of
But
the
the bottom
cabinet.
of the
You have to
bottom.
pick it up from the bottom. No, you have to pick it up from here.
Okay.
From here.
Okay.
And then, yes, thank you. Just so it doesn't.
I'll get it sooner or later.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
That's all. So then I have space over here to
And
work.
I'll just live
You're gonna
in
sit
here.
in there.
I'm just gonna live here now.
Okay. That's fine. Now we gotta unblur ourselves. Unblur. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Oh, you look cute in there. Okay. Back to work.
I can't see what they're saying though.
Oh,
Maybe I'll have to move up. Or are you doing stuff here?
no, I'm gonna work over here.
Okay,
That's
then
why
I
I
can
wanted to
okay.
clear this space. Here, I can move this stuff out of your way.
I'll be back. I'm coming back to you guys. I just have to wait till we get these pieces moved out of the way.
Oh, screwing up my screws. So many pieces of hardware. Okay.
All right. Okay. I'm back.
Aaron in the box.
Please just get it together, guys.
We got it. We did it. High five. Okay. K and J.
Helen says, Aaron, you're boxed in. I was boxed in, but I got out of the box. Yeah, it looked like it was like a downstairs, like a door to the cellar. Coming out.
You do that thing where you're like, what?
Yes, Cecil. I started thinking outside the box.
One, two.
Aaron, do you get high blood sugar? Mine is 22 now. 22, that's pretty good, right? Or that's kind of low. Is that 22?
22 is way too low.
Yeah.
That's like, that's like dangerous low.
Right?
You mean 222?
222, that's pretty high. Right?
222 would be high. 22 is crazy low. It shouldn't be below like 60 or something, right? 70, 60, 70?
Sarah Jeans is just like the suitcase from Fantastic Beasts. Yeah, totally. Have you seen those Fantastic Beasts movies?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 55 is danger zone.
Phyllis, why do I need to wake up Anna so she can build a shelf for me? Am I not doing a good enough job?
It's 1:22. Wake up, kid. You're building shelves now. It's 1:30 in the morning. We're putting you to work.
Okay. K and J. K times 2.
Good night, Jersey.
Times 2.
Yeah, Teresa says, go eat lots of sugar. Yeah, if you're at 22. That's good night, Marianne. Good night, Joanna. People are dropping like flies.
It's getting late.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. Thank you for hanging out, though.
Oh, Michelle says that 22 is high. U.S. uses a different measurement than other countries. I did not know that. That makes sense because we seem to do everything differently here in the United States. Tessa sounds like the Waltons. Yeah, good night, John Boy. See, that's how old I am. I remember the Waltons.
I remember the Waltons.
Lorna says, good morning from England. It's 6:25 a.m. Wow, you're up early. Is that normal time for you to get up, or are you just up?
Okay.
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 Blair says, Nana, I love your music on your videos.
My music?
Like her singing or the music that she puts on
the music I
reels?
put on the reels. Yeah, probably. It's fun. I like making reels. They're a lot of fun. Picking out the music is fun.
Night, Teresa. Vicky says, good afternoon from Australia. It's 3:30 p.m. Saturday.
How is Saturday going?
Sarah Jean is up vacuum shopping.
Vacuum. Sarah Jean, what are you looking at? I'm going to get a new one. I've been looking at the cordless sharks. Like, because we just have the rugs now. So I don't think we need my old, I have an old Dyson. It's really old. It's really old. It's like probably 17 years old.
Wow.
So I was thinking about getting a cordless shark vacuum. I'm curious what you've been in your research. Or if you don't know yet, let me know when you're done researching. Like what
Sarah says, me too.
Me too. There's like a shark that's like, I think it's like better for pet hair. And so I was thinking with the service dog that might be a good idea.
Deborah says that they recalled the Philips Dream Machine because the bad plastic from the tubing would get into people's lungs, and they would let people have lung issues without no. Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
Yikes.
It's terrible.
Well, if we ever get any of those, what do you call them? What are those machines called?
The CPAP?
Yeah, CPAP. If we ever get CPAPs, we definitely have to research what people are saying about what brands are the ones to get. Linda says, I love my shark. It's the pet hair version.
Yeah. Is it like the big corded one with like a full vacuum ensemble, or is it one of the stick handhelds, like the cordless stick vacuums?
Kathleen says the shark. Everybody seems to be liking the sharks.
They have good ratings. They seem to be like up there with Dysons lately. The last couple of years.
Ellen says shark is a great one for your dog hair. Sarah Jean says we could probably start a whole forum on vacuums. It's frustrating. Everybody's saying that everybody's CPAP was people they know or people or their CPAP is recalled.
Wow.
Yikes. It's supposed to help you, not hurt you. Sarah Jean says the shark sticks are awesome, but only a couple are HEPA.
Yeah.
Phil says I use a shop vac for my rugs. Since we're talking about all this stuff, I thought you were gonna say, you said I use a shop vac for my lungs. For CPAP. It's getting late. It's getting weird.
We do need to get a shop vac.
We do.
But I don't think we'd use it.
We don't want
it,
house. And we wouldn't use it for a CPAP machine. Alicia says you need a shark navigator. I guess that's a certain machine. Yeah, everybody's saying shark navigator.
Huh. We'll definitely check it out, guys. Thank you. I've been eyeballing them here and there.
Debsy says, I have a vacuum that washes and dries my floors. Wow. Fancy.
Yeah.
Tressie says that her CPAP was recalled.
Really, Trusty? It must have been maybe there's not that many companies that make them. Was it like all the same brand, or multiple brands?
Was it just the technology in general?
Yeah, right. They use like the same design. It had the same issue.
or same materials. Tony says I could make a new dog out of all my dog hair. You know, when I was working with dogs, I was doing dog grooming for a little while, and when you get through with a grooming like a husky, you could probably make 2 dogs. All the fur, all that undercoat.
I always felt the same way when I brushed Mimi. I could make a whole other cat out of all the
It's
fuzz that came out of Mimi.
I've seen like memes of people making little felted dogs out of their dog fur. Just Phillips CPAP are on recall, but that's causing a backup for the other 2 companies. That's what Mary says. Sue says it was a particular CPAP brand. It's been a little while since they were recalled. It sounds like they were pretty popular. Marty asked, did I ever use a Furminator? We were told not to because if you're doing dog grooming, it kind of doesn't do what you need it to do. So we're using professional grooming, combs and rakes and all sorts of stuff, brushes.
Okay, this hole is not the same size. You want me to shove that in there? Really? Okay.
Alicia says, thanks for staying up with me. Hey, thanks for staying up with us.
Oh, no.
Good night, Lynn.
These guys. That makes so much more sense. Okay.
Sarah Jean says, I prefer to get a vacuum with a cord. I've never had any luck with batteries, no matter how much it costs.
We already have the vacuum with the cord, so that's the only reason I'm entertaining the idea of the cordless. It seems like it would be handy for just going around quickly and doing the rugs, and then we can always pull out the Dyson if we need.
Yeah, bring out the big guns.
I can't believe that vacuum that I've had like 17 years still works like that. Was this one 17? When did I get it? Maybe it hasn't been 17. Let me think.
How old were your kids when you had it?
They were like 5 and 8 or 4 and 7 or something like that.
Oh, so that's all they've ever known.
Yeah. That's true.
Good night, Mary. Good night, Eileen.
I got it before we moved into our house. Maybe it was like 2007 when I got it. Sounds about right. $15 years? Okay, it's 15 years old.
That's a pretty respectable age for a vacuum. I mean, these days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mary says that Philips is the biggest producers of the CPAPs. There's been a shortage of all machines since the first recall in October.
Wow.
Getting my new one this Tuesday. Well, hopefully you get one that's going to help you and harm you.
Need the hammer, please.
If I had a hammer. Alicia says, I can't wait until Anna meets her dog. Me too. That's going to be really cool. It's going to be nice to be around a dog again. Oh, Wendy says, I don't like sharks. They burn out quickly.
Don't like what?
Sharks.
Oh, sharks.
Because they burn out. What do you use? What kind of flooring do you have? Is it carpeted or? Marnie remembers the song that I just sang. It's an old folksy tune. Sharon says that her brother works for the medical division of Philips. Oh. Did you ever get the inside dirt about the CPAP debacle? Libby says, I've had my shark for 10 years. Good night, Jackie.
Sorry, guys. I didn't think it would take that long.
Sue says, good night, everybody.
It's funny how catchy that has become, isn't it? I don't even remember how that started now.
Because don't you remember when I was in Portland and I was talking to her, wasn't I talking to you guys on Zoom?
Oh, that's right. I have a video of you and Tim.
Yeah, she sang it to me, and then Tim and I sang it back to you guys.
Oh my gosh, wait, where's my phone? I gotta find that video. You guys have to see this. It's so funny. You're right. So she sang it. She sang it to Aaron and his friend when he was away at a conference. And then they sent it back. I wonder if I can find it. Are we blurry again?
Relatively blurry. Let's see if we can. It's not doing it. We're kind of a little bit blurry. Help.
My gosh, how far along? That was back in August of last year.
Yeah.
What is this from?
It's being weird.
Oh.
Eileen, thank you. Sharon says her brother is a pompous ass. Oh.
Sit backwards.
No, that's a donkey.
Uh-huh.
He's a pompous donkey.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hey, Jody.
What is this from?
Hey guys, it's Aimsy Princess Santa here. As some of you know, I have a rare condition called arthrogryposis multiforme congenita.
What is this from?
Or AMC for short. That means I am affected in all four limbs. And I have stiff joints and weak muscles. See, I also have contractures. I've been on awareness for my condition since I was a baby. I love raising awareness for my condition. I love it. This month is really important to me because
it was the video for the beginning of Awareness Month. Oh, she does such a good job. She's such
a pro.
She is. She's such a pro.
Courtney says Blue's Clues.
May 13th. It's coming up fast. I'm so excited.
Yep. She will her segment on Blue's Clues will air on May 13th. I like that we're talking about products. We're talking about CPAPs. We're talking about vacuums. It's pretty cool, huh? Lorna says, I wonder if it'll be shown in the UK. Well, do you guys get Blue's Clues? Do you get the older ones?
Yeah, it's a good question. I'm not sure about that.
Do you guys get Nickelodeon or Nick Jr., those channels?
But even if you can't see the whole episode, we'll get the clip and we'll post it. Like, we should be able to get access to it somehow, and
share it.
You'll be able to see it one way or another. I mean, if nothing else, I have to pull the clip to post on her Actors Access account. So you'd be able to go see it that way, I believe.
Courtney says, I watched her making the greens video earlier. I couldn't stop laughing.
The greens video? Oh, was it one of her kitchen videos? Those are so funny. Yeah, I know what she's talking about. Courtney's talking about one of her when she made stuff in her kitchen, her play kitchen back in Ann Arbor.
Oh, yeah. Sarah Jean says, I love how we help each other out on your play. Yeah, it's cool.
Community. Yeah. That's what it's all about, man. Building community.
Yeah, everybody has experience somewhere they can share.
Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, ready? Oh, do you think, though, Tim, we don't have Tim's permission?
That's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, he'd be fine with it.
Oh.
It's fine.
I don't like that. I hope he doesn't get upset.
Well, it's not like it's like right up, it's on your phone, so.
Oh.
Good night, Aaron.
Because that's what Anna did. she's like, good night, Aaron. Do. Yeah, it turned into a whole thing now. Now it's on a T-shirt and everything.
Now everybody.
How crazy is that?
Now it's been shared with the world. And we're blurry again.
Oh.
Why? This is annoying.
Jay, I
Why
know.
did it do this?
I don't know. We
need
gotta
a
get
real
a different
camera.
We gotta get a different camera. This is the worst. Did you fix it?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't know how.
What do you mean you don't know? You do know how.
Well, it doesn't work for me.
You just gotta hold. You're because you're putting your face in there. That's why it's not working.
So I just have to do this.
Yeah, you gotta block out everything else that it's trying to focus on. Oh, I gotta block it out. Block it out. Block it out.
I don't know how to do this. So weird. It's not working.
It's not
working.
Here, put it only on you and then do it. Open your fingers up so it can move it so it can see your eyeballs. Come on.
I don't know how to do this. What's happening? Help me. doing wrong?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, guys. Oh, Lisa wants to know when we're doing the cottage cheese taste test.
Oh, we have to do that. We have to do that. Should we do that live or should we make a video of it? That's the question.
I don't know.
It's gonna be for this page there.
See, she just does it in like 1 second.
Yeah, so should we do it? No, we're not drinking. Should we do it live?
What do you guys think?
Or on a video and then post the video after the fact?
Everybody's saying live. We're doing it live.
Doing it live. Okay. What did I do? What did I do? One of you is crooked. It's you.
Everybody's saying live.
All right, we'll do it live. We'll do that. Maybe we'll do it on Sunday.
Good night, Adam. Yeah, we're not drunk. We might be punch drunk, but we're not drunk because we don't drink. Or typically, Nana doesn't. Anna doesn't drink. Nana doesn't usually. I can't drink.
You can't drink.
Yeah.
I have one. Like I've had a beer here and there once in a blue moon, but that's it.
Eileen, it's mostly Nana's getting everything together. I'm just talking to you guys.
Okay.
Good night, Ann.
Watch out, don't lean into this piece, you'll break it. Stop. Hammer time. Okay.
Kathy says, get a Roomba and let it do the vacuuming for you. They're great.
I do.
She's been looking at it. She's been pining away for the one that like it dumps its own garbage or whatever.
Every time we go to Costco, I see them and I want one so badly. So badly I want one. They're so expensive though. I can't justify the cost in my mind. I really can't. They're so insanely expensive.
I mean, if it actually does a job, then it's worth it.
No, I don't know if it is.
Oh.
I don't know. A $300 vacuum versus an $800. I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, if it does it at nighttime, you don't even have to think about it, or when you're out.
Yeah, I guess I need to do more research into how well they actually work because I have never actually looked up reviews for them.
Sharon says, I hated my room, but I'll send you mine.
N. Insert bottom drawer N into the.
Betty
drawer.
says that they're worth it.
Oh, that's what those are.
Well,
The bottom
These guys?
drawer bottoms. That's what those are.
these
Drawer
little-
bottoms.
Leslie says the dog might like the night. But everything's going by so fast. How much were the Roombas?
The new ones are like $800.
Those are the ones that have their own like
they have a
receptacle
docking
or something.
They have
right?
a docking station that then sucks the waste out of the Roomba, and so it stores it in a container in the docking
that you
station
can throw out
until
later.
that needs to be emptied. Probably like after it
A few
does
nights.
the whole house or does the whole house a couple of times or something.
Claire wants to know if the Roomba is noisy. I don't think it is. Because I think a lot of people run them at nighttime while they're sleeping.
L. I need L. Where's L? These are L.
Yeah, the people are saying they're a pain. Some people love them. It's really sort of all over the board here. How much was the Easy Rider? My Easy Roller.
$130 or something like that. Less than $150.
How much was yours? Same price or was it?
No,
more?
I think hers was a little bit less. I think hers was right around 100.
Sharon, what did you have a Roomba when you had Loki? If so, did he bark at it? Karen says they're super quiet.
That's good. Good to know.
Yeah, a lot of dogs don't seem to like the Roombas. They don't trust them.
I don't blame them.
I don't know it. I don't trust it. I don't like it. Sharon said I had to clean it out every 10 minutes from his fur, and I ran it every day.
Yeah.
That sounds like a pain.
Well, that's why this newer one would be better in that regard, but it's just so expensive.
Cecil says if a puppy makes a mess, the room will smear it all over the house. Yeah, I've seen those memes. It's pretty horrifying. That when the dog poops and the room runs. I think the newer ones, like they've trying to like avoid poop. And Michael says cats just sit on them and enjoy the ride. My chariot calls. Yeah, Allison, the newest one has like a docking station that has like a bigger trash receptacle that it just feeds into, and over several nights or how long it takes. Yeah, Pebble says easy rolls are $130 on Amazon. I bought one myself.
Nice.
Yeah. I didn't realize how much exercise I would get from them. I didn't think I'd get tired out. But you are moving your legs around. Ouch.
Sorry, I'm sorry. You're good.
I only have 4
Keep getting
fingers.
in my workspace.
I have 4 fingers now.
I don't know why you keep leaning back.
I
here.
don't know.
There's like 20 times now. I told you not to lean back in this space. Got a wolf.
Our dog doesn't like a Roomba because a Roomba stole the pee pad and ripped it up. At first he started chasing it and then barked to get my attention to get the pee pad back. He took my pee pad. Good night, Leanne. Shannon says service dogs aren't afraid of anything. They also come to you house trained. At least the 2 we've had.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's cool about that. They're trained with the basics, but also in specialized stuff too. Or, yeah, well, yeah. If you're not counting the thumb, I have 4 fingers. You're right. Connie says that they have their Roombas connected to their Alexa. And she just says, Alexa, clean living room. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Anita says, my cane corso would make lunch of it. Yeah, I'm sure. They're huge. Those are very, very big dogs. Very strong dogs. Lee wants to know what's the most trying and the most rewarding thing you've experienced since Anna first came into your life. Just her like intelligence and how like the things she comes up with is it's just amazing. Just talking to her and just the things she comes up with, but also the flip side of that is she's like super smart and sometimes she just she knows more than me sometimes. But I think that the thing that I think I run into, the challenge is that, I'll be talking to her like I would an adult about really deep things and just like scientific stuff and just stuff you wouldn't talk to little kids about. And then I'll be talking, and the next thing she does something like a little kid, like she'll, act up, and it's like it's difficult for me to like kind of switch gears because like I'm talking to someone like they're on my level, and then they're acting like their own age. So then I have to like kind of recalibrate. So that's been a little bit of a challenge for me. Connie says, I just finished my 2 lessons on harp practicing the Baroque flamenco. Music is smarter than my fingers. You just get all twisted up. Lauren G says, have you had the question, where do babies come from? She knows.
Oh yeah, we've already. Well, she knows.
To her,
she knows that babies come from an egg and a sperm coming together to make a baby. She doesn't know about
the act of.
Yeah, she doesn't know about like that stuff yet because I don't think she's ready for that yet. But yeah, she's known for about the cellular level of it for a while now.
Good night, Julie.
And she knows that it requires a male and a female too. She just doesn't know about penetration. She doesn't know about that.
Wendy says, looks like a drawer, Nana.
Yeah, look, Ma, I built a drawer. Pretty cool, huh? Putting on the handle right now.
Tracy says, I have to get up at 3 a.m.
What?
Like in an hour?
Tracy, it's already 3 a.m.
It's 2 a.m. Might as well be 3 at this
What
point.
Are you doing, woman? Sleep. Look.
Ta-da!
It's a drawer.
It's a real live drawer.
It's a real drawer. I think it needs to be hammered.
Claire says, We always get at
Can you move
least
your
one
foot?
drawer runner
Babe,
wrong.
you gotta stay out of my workspace. You're
Don't
gonna
hurt
get,
me.
yeah, you're gonna get hurt. Gonna stop.
I'm getting in the way. Marianne says, Nana is good at putting things together. Yes, she is. Marnie says, good job, Nana.
One more drawer and then I'm done for the night. Thank you. No.
No, don't hurt me.
Okay, I need the other
Connie
drawer.
says, now you're a cabinet maker.
I wear many hats. Thank you.
Shalene says, way to go, Nana. Lauren
Thank
says,
you.
great job, Nana. Everybody's saying good work.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it.
Lauren wants to know, do you have to use wood glue with making these drawers?
I mean, they don't tell you in the directions you have to. It wouldn't be a bad idea. It would reinforce things, but it's not part of the instructions. I think they figure most people don't have it and they don't provide it. It'd be nice if they provided it, but alas, they do not.
Tammy says, are you taking drawer orders? It's a little side business. Lex says, excuse me, I did 2 loads of laundry today. Pat me on the back. Good job, Lex. Linda says, but do you have a degree in cabinet making? I'm sure Anna
I'm sure
does.
Anna has
Yeah,
her PhD in cabinet
She'll
making.
tell you that she does. Karen says, we'll just call you Bob the Builder now.
Bob the Builder, can you fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. Bob the Builder. Can you tell my son really liked that show? It's one of his favorites.
Michael says, even though you're making drawers, you work focused like a mechanic with a deadline, Nana.
I don't F around. I don't do things halfway. I get to it. Let's get it done. Let's be serious.
Ain't no half stepping,
No.
as they say.
Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Bam. Check it off the list. Move on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did you blow it?
Uh-oh. Going in crooked. Don't want to do that.
Mary wants to know what you're making.
A drawer.
For a cabinet. For the office.
That one did not go into the right spot.
Arlene says, I can't believe how many of us are still awake. I know.
It was like that the night we built Anna's lounge chair,
we
too.
didn't put more people to sleep.
Y'all like watching us build stuff.
Claire wants to know, before Anna's diagnosis, have you ever heard of her condition?
No, absolutely not. In fact, the ultrasound appointment where she was diagnosed, I had the doctor write the name of her condition on a Post-it note so I could take it home and research it, because I was like, whoa,
What is that?
what? What'd you say? Can you please write that down for me? Because I'm never going to remember that.
Tina says you're doing it so fast.
Oh, thank you. I feel like it's taking forever. How long have we been on live? 2 hours?
I don't know what time we went on.
It says right at the top corner.
Oh yeah,
left.
almost 3 hours.
All right. Well, 3 hours. We're definitely saying goodbye.
Yeah.
What is it? 2 hours and
45
minutes.
15 minutes.
I
What do you think?
can finish the
45
store in
minutes?
15
Yeah.
minutes.
Rachel says I just like hanging with you all.
We like hanging with you all too.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it right now.
All right.
We'd be sleeping. Okay, what am I doing here? No, is that
What?
right?
What's Marianne says Nana's Wonder Woman of cabinet making. Mary says sleeping is overrated.
Seriously, I always tell Aaron, I wish I didn't have to sleep because it's a waste of time.
I love sleeping.
It's a waste of time. I would rather be getting things done.
Tina wants to know if you've met my family yet. Well, just via Zoom, but not in person.
Yeah, because they're so far away. All the way across the country.
Nita says, I'm on vacation from Illinois and Florida. What part are you vacationing in? And what are you doing? Are you visiting family or are you seeing the sights? What are you doing here? Charlotte says, I agree, but sometimes I have mixed feelings on sleep. Susan says, I'm in Aaron's sleep camp. Yes, Susan, I've met her dad and I've met her mom. And I've met her
My
kids.
kids.
Pretty much met everyone that's immediate.
Not my siblings,
Right.
but they're all scattered all over the country too.
Right. Shalene says, I'm a night owl. Connie says, that means you love your life, never wanting to sleep. Sharon agrees. She says sleep's a waste of time.
That's why Sharon is my assistant.
Connie says, I clean the house at night. Then it's clean for 8 hours. Rita says it's going to be 80 degrees here in Michigan this weekend.
Wow. That's a
Good,
huge jump.
Good for you guys. Man, those winters there are too cold for me. Nita's in St. Augustine for a family vacation. Excellent. That seems like a really interesting place. Tammy, Anna is sound asleep. It's 2:10 in the morning here, so she's been asleep for a while now. Yes, Sharon, St. Augustine is supposedly very haunted.
Is that why you want to go there so bad?
Partly.
Oh my goodness.
think you're supposed to be one of those creepy dolls there that's supposed to be like a cursed doll. Deborah says she's a night owl too. Jen says, what time do y'all wake up?
When Anna wakes up,
Yeah.
which is usually somewhere between 9 and 10 in the morning.
Shalene says, I hate cold winters, but I lived all my life in cold winters. Same with this one.
I was dying to get away.
She finally escaped.
Finally. Hold your hand, please.
Ah!
When are you going to learn?
Never.
How many times I got to crush your hand?
Wendy Ellis likes ghost hunting.
Really?
Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. Suzanne said, I didn't see any ghosts in St. Augustine. So sad. Marion Skaggs says, why is it supposedly haunted? I think it's like, isn't it the oldest city in the United States or something?
I don't know.
It's like a very old place. So there's a lot of, what is it? Okay, help me.
Help me.
Help me.
Help me. It doesn't want to.
It's sick of me. Said, you've been on too long, man. We don't want to see you anymore.
Oh.
Ah, here we go. I'm back.
Back in the focus again. I'm back. All right.
Yeah, sing it, Nana. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Right?
Yep. Okay. Another handle.
Nita's going to tour the old jail there tomorrow. Michael says it wants the ring hand. That's why I didn't focus. It's like... Well, thanks, Lorna. You guys hanging out with us makes me happy.
Ooh. Finishing now.
Oh, yeah. Zena says in St. Augustine they have a glass bottom boat that would be good for learning. Or for Anna. She can look at fish. Oh, well, we're glad that you're keeping us company too. So it's mutual. Feelings mutual, Lorna. Liz wants to know if the ring is opal. No, I don't think it's opal. What is it? This is just...
Oh no, I don't remember. It's not opal.
some reflective
Something.
something.
I can look it up in a second.
Cecil wants to know where this cabinet is going.
It's going over. Probably can't see from here. You see that wall next to the door over there? Behind the light, on that wall next to the door. That's where it's going.
Night, Desiree. Susan, good morning.
Hey,
That's when you know we're in trouble. Is like when people are saying good morning.
2 drawers. 2 drawers done.
Nice.
Bam. Bam.
Bam.
I did it.
Nice.
I did it. Muscles. I did that.
Good work.
Thank you.
Karen says your new home looks huge. How fun to be building new life together.
It's definitely bigger than the old place.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily huge, but it's big. Now I'm blurry. I am here now. Focus. Focus on me. I am here. All right. We should go soon.
Yes.
I think I'm done for the night. I think I'm done building for the night. Thank you, Lisa. I will finish it tomorrow.
Anita says, I can't believe Anna sleeps through hammering.
Oh gosh, Anna sleeps through everything. Everything. I mean, we straighten her braces on her legs.
Oh yeah, just tonight I straightened out her legs. Nothing.
Yeah. She sleeps like the dead. What is my phone doing?
I
Look at this
don't know.
weirdness.
It's probably too late for your phone.
Yikes. Restart. Okay, seriously, this is going to drive me nuts. Did it fix? Is it fixed?
It's not. It's been better.
Hold on. Hold on, guys.
Wow.
Is that better?
Mm.
Still looks blurry, doesn't it?
It's like not as blurry as it could be, but it's certainly not as sharp as it could be.
I hate this camera so much.
Yeah.
I need to do some research. Figure out why.
I think we're back.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Ooh, there we go. Oh, I was gonna look up the ring. See what it's made out of.
Your home is coming along. When do you plan to do Anna's bathroom? I can't wait to see it. That's what Tamara wants.
That's
Tomorrow.
next. We're working on that. That is the next thing that's going to be done. Her bedroom's done. Now we're going to work on the bathroom. Then we're going to work on the playroom. Meanwhile, we're also working on the office because that needs to be done. And what else? I think
kitchen.
those are. I think. Oh, in the kitchen, yes. Mm-hmm.
So now we're looking for what our wedding rings are made out of. Terry Lynn, we rent. Nita's grandson went to the beach today and said, "Who put salt in this water?"
Yeah, that's cute. Not finding it.
Lori wants to know if we have a basement. No, I don't think a lot of places in Florida have basements
Yeah, I think most places in Florida don't have basements.
because they're like built on swamps and marshes and stuff. Janet wants to know where did you get the cabinet?
Oh, it is opal, blue-green opal.
There you go.
Tungsten wedding band with blue-green opal inlay. So that's what it is. Blue-green opal. I think yours is more blue and mine's a little more green.
I like that one's blue.
Yeah, I know. Where'd you get the cabinet, Janet? It was from Home Depot. Did you ever find your taco seasoning? We have not. We have not finished setting up the kitchen. Have you got a date for your wedding celebration with families? No, Lorna, I think it's getting pushed back into the fall at least now of 23 because we've had to put it all on hold because there's been so much stuff going on. We haven't even, the problem is we don't have a venue. Until we have a venue, we can't have a date. So at some point we need to start looking at venues again, figure out where we're going to do it so we can, book a date. But thank you guys.
Good night, Beverly. Okay, we're at 3 hours.
Yeah, we need to go to bed. I know, I'm starting to zone out.
Yeah.
It's time for sleep. It's 2:30.
Yeah.
2:22, make a wish. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
We have drawers.
We do.
And most of a cabinet. We'll finish it tomorrow. Good night, y'all. Sleep well. Bye.
Bye. Good night. Good morning.